Welcome to the Craft Beer Channel.
And to the video that changes everything.
We're super excited to say that we've teamed up with Grainfather.
And we're going to be making some of the best homebrew content on the internet.
Using Grainfather's amazing equipment.
And teaming up with some of the best, most exciting and most respected brewers in the world.
Teaching you to make incredible beer.
And to build your own state-of-the-art brewery at home.
Don't believe us? Well, believe this.
So here's the deal. In just a few weeks, I'm moving into a new house.
And in the garden of that new house,
we're going to be building an amazing Grainfather brewery and cellar capable of just about anything.
Mate, I can't wait to get started.
Nor can I. 1 second, my phone's ringing.
Okay.
Johnny speaking. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. Oh. So, when can I move in? A couple of months. I mean, it's not ideal because I've just been filming. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. Yeah, my parents don't get it either. So Bradley.
Yes?
I'm not going to be moving house anytime soon.
Okay.
And to add insult to injury, the equipment's already on its way. So we need a plan, and we need a place to carry out that plan.
It's okay, man. It's not the end of the world. I know it probably feels like it is right now, but it's cool. We'll figure out a solution. I'm thinking we just get the Grainfather equipment sent to an actual brewery.
Oh, right, so we brew there, like a cuckoo brewery, but we bring the brewery ourselves.
We bring it with us.
That's new.
We'll make this into a positive, mate. We'll go direct to the breweries that we want to collaborate with, and maybe we'll learn some of their tips and tricks along the way.
Some lessons along the way.
That's it.
Okay, well, so we're at Hackney Brewery at the moment, supposedly celebrating my new house. But across the road is a brewery we've wanted to collaborate with for quite a while. So I think maybe I should go have a quick word with Wild Card.
Nice, I like it.
I'll be back.
All right.
Don't drink it all.
Cheers. All right, mate.
Been having some fun?
Yeah, you know, keeping busy.
Keeping busy. So I've just spoken to Wild Card.
Yeah.
They're well up for it.
Yes.
With a caveat.
Okay.
So obviously it's a really busy commercial brewery.
Yep.
They have a tap room Fridays and Saturdays. So they said they need to be able to move the brewery that we bring in.
Okay. So we're talking like a mobile brewery, Johnny.
Yeah, that famous thing that is, it's everywhere, 10 a penny.
It's gonna take some thinking.
It is. And on that note, we have another issue in that I've just redirected everything to Wild Card, and it was already on its way. So it's basically nearly there. So we need to build it this week.
Oh,
So we're at Wild Card, and this is the place where we're going to be building our mobile brewery. Introductions first. Everyone meet Seb.
Hello everyone.
Seb meet everybody.
So we're in a brewery, Johnny.
Yeah.
There's lots of materials kicking about. A lot of them are free or cheap. What could we use to make something mobile that these guys can move around?
My idea is to use pallets.
Yeah.
There's enough
like
of them
it.
in breweries.
Yeah.
And we can hopefully install all the vessels on top of that.
Nice.
So my thinking is, do you want to draw this?
Of course.
Draw a pallet that's upside down.
Yes.
Bear with me.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I want you to draw another pallet that's the right way up beneath that pallet.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
So that immediately creates something that you guys can lift with a pallet truck.
Yeah, definitely.
And what we've got, because the top pallet's upside down, we've got 2 sections here.
Yeah.
And we could put each of our 4 vessels in. So Grainfather, hot liquor tank, glycol chiller, and fermenter.
Okay, so I like the idea that they're sitting within a sort of cradle to the depth of the top pallet.
Yep,
But what's stopping them sliding about, mate?
nothing.
Okay, my suggestion is we get some OSB board, we put that on top as a platform, we cut holes out, the shapes of the vessels, and then they sort of stick inside it.
So it's almost like those toys kids have where you're putting like cubes and circles through holes.
Yes. And then we put it on wheels and paint it matte black.
Because matte black's cool.
Okay, so we don't even need a pallet truck if we put wheels on it.
That's it. We are our own pallet truck.
Okay, so to test that, we need to find some pallets in good condition, to the same size, big enough to fit all 4 vessels on.
Right. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's have a look. Bit split, but I can fix that. 120 by 120. Spot on, square. I like it, mate. Come on, Seb, let's have this one. Okay. Let's have a measure up. 120, that's a good start. By 120. We have 2 identical pallets.
Perfect.
And this one's nice and dry, I love it. Can we have this? Awesome, man. Okay. Let's have a quick measure up. We've got 45 centimeters by a meter, and it's the same on both sides. To me, it looks like we'll be able to get the 4 vessels in here, but now we just need, we're just waiting for them to arrive.
Alrighty, bring it in, Seb.
There you go.
Look at it. Love a dramatic delay on YouTube. Okay, I've had the Grainfather for so many years, and I'm just so excited to be getting all the other accessories to build onto it and improve what we're doing. To have a fermenter as well with a glycol chiller. You know, every homebrew we've ever done, the crashing has taken so much longer, so having that's going to be amazing. But yeah, it is all dependent on fitting on this pallet. Woohoo!
Looking bright.
There you go. So shiny, so beautiful. I'm going to put that next to my own beautiful Grainfather, which has done us proud and is going to stay part of the team. Our sparge water heater, that's reassuringly small, that one. Happy about that. Yeah, and then our glycol chiller. This is the one I'm worried about. This is the one that I'm really hoping is smaller than 45 centimeters. Are you ready for this?
Yes, pretty heavy too.
Looks pretty close to 45 centimeters square.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put it in last because I'm scared. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's so tight.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Amazing.
Look at that. 4 vessel system on a pallet. Now we've just got to make sure that it doesn't fall off. Awesome.
I think that's pretty neat.
So I guess now we measure twice and probably cut multiple times still.
Right, so we've marked all of our cuts out. I've just drilled my pilot hole. Now it's time to go in with a jigsaw.
So Jigsaw Master has completed the job. We've cut around them and also all the finicky bits that we also had to go round. I say we, Brad had to.
Man, I'm tired. I'm wet through. I'm a bit sweaty now. This looks easy, but it's quite tough.
But it looks great.
Right.
And so we've got our beers ready, and if these fit in, all we have to do is paint it.
Right. Number 1, will you fit? Will you fit? Oh,
Yes!
yes, mate. Come on.
Like a glove!
Like a glove.
Glove! Okay, fermenter. We were a bit worried about this one, which is why we redrew it about 6
We
times.
did. It's a bit of a mess there, but the black paint will cover it up.
Whoa.
Yes!
Looks real nice.
Right. Okay,
Okay.
this one, little
Yeah, now
small
we're getting
guy
to the tricky bits.
with all kinds of crazy nubbins and...
Yeah, 3 bits you had to cut around.
Whoa.
Yes.
I'm a bit scared to pick this up because it's got that heating unit on the bottom and all kinds of stuff.
But if it can't survive you picking it up, it's not going to survive being a pallet brewery.
Help guide me in. Sounds wrong.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Oh my god!
Hey!
It's
That's
beer
it.
time, buddy.
Come on.
Top jigsawing, top drawing. I did something at some point, I'm sure.
Cheers, man.
So it's recipe time. Before we came to Wild Card, we decided that we wanted to brew a mountain IPA.
Correct.
Almost exclusively because we didn't really understand what it was. But on top of that, we wanted something where we could have a pint of it and drive away, because it's a mobile brewery. A mountain IPA, my understanding of it is that it's got some juicy elements, some juicy hops from the New England scene, but it's also much drier, a little bit lighter and brighter and kind of crispier.
Yeah, that's correct. Actually, the first time I heard about this style was from one of your videos, interestingly. You mentioned it a few months ago. The crossover with this New England and West Coast tradition. As you said, you put it very well. It should be drier, IBU a bit higher than the normal, and still having the yeast character from the New England yeast.
I guess we'll go through it in chronological order. What can we do to the water to make it a little bit crispier? I guess the first thing is to reduce that really thick calcium chloride kind of thing that we get in New England IPAs.
This kind of style comes from like Colorado, and they have really soft water over there. So the first thing I was thinking was, yeah, let's try to maintain a bit of the mouthfeel that the New England style has, but without getting a high minerality. So maintaining the calcium low. So for this particular beer, I came up with the idea of just using sodium chloride. So no calcium chloride, not enhancing any calcium, but on the same time, enhancing the chloride and a bit of the sodium, which both should provide for a little bit of mouthfeel. And,
Yeah, so it's a tiny bit more body, but
yeah.
not the really pillowy, velvety
Yeah.
New England thing. So then when we come to the grist, I sent you basically, I'd stripped back and stripped down our New England IPA recipe. So they still have Golden Promise, Maris Otter, and some Carapils. And then we've basically removed all of the wheat malt.
We kept a little bit of the wheat malt, while we got rid of the flake wheat.
Yeah.
So still hoping to get a bit of those protein, highly soluble proteins, binding with the polyphenols, providing a bit of like mouthfeel, but without getting the crazy haze that you expect from a New England. That's because we want actually something that is refreshing and crisp.
So yeast-wise, we've just gone for Verdant because we've both brewed with it loads and loads, and we know that it's a quick-acting yeast. It's really clean, but we are going to get some apricot, vanilla things.
Correct.
But we're thinking we'll ferment a little bit lower than perhaps you would for New England to just keep a lid on it.
Yeah, maintain the crispness from the malt and the dryness from the IBUs, and not that much like intense juice.
So then we get onto the hops, and this is where we haven't quite decided exactly what we're going to do. So the first obvious thing we wanted to do is to get a West Coast hop, or one associated with the West Coast, because they're all West Coast, and then like a New England style hop. So I think Chinook for me is a really underused and delicious hop, loads of spiciness and pine and depth, maybe a bit of oranginess, and just a really kind of aggressive West Coast style hop.
It is, yeah, traditional West Coast style hop, which I'm really keen on using. I haven't used in a while, and I'm looking forward to using in combination of the other New England style hop, which we say is going to be Strata, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really interested in how the combination of something that is classically piney, as you said, dry and spicy, blending with that more like juice, cannabis, tropical.
Really passion fruity I get for Strata, and much smoother as well. So we're going to add a bit of aggressiveness with the Chinook. The Strata, to me, it always feels really almost acidic rather than bitter, like what it adds. It's a really kind of smooth and bright hop.
I agree.
So we want to get to about 10 grams per litre on the dry hop. Generally, we just go in 100-gram batches because with homebrew, that's easy, it comes in 100 grams. So I think we need a third hop. And because of our 3-bucket rule that we learned at Trogs and we we stick to.
We should check the cold store and see what we find over there.
I think let's go hop rubbing and fill in that final flavour profile that might be missing, which is in between those two coasts. Alrighty, well, on the walk down, we got very excited about Centennial, so I reckon let's start with the Centennial, give it a smell. It's BBC, which I guess it should be a little bit more vibrant. So Centennials use, like, I'm pretty sure it's in Pliny the Elder and all of these classic West Coast IPAs, the originals. It was one of those hops that used to give big pine and citrus, or what we considered back then big pine and citrus notes, but also has
bit of sweet citrus, I guess.
yeah.
Some like taste and a bit of floral as well.
That's what I'm kind of hoping. If this has got a little bit of floralness to it, that'd be really nice, because Chinook and Strata have no floral kind of qualities. It's all juice and it's pine and citrus. So if this has... Oh wow, really sweet smelling.
Yes, it does have that.
That is like sticking your face in a bunch of flowers.
Almost, yeah.
Like
Slightly
something herbal
earthy.
tea-esque in there, which I think would be a really nice addition. Maybe a little top note above the Strata and the Chinook.
Yeah, I think that could work. Yeah, we could try that.
Sweet. Well, we'll get 100 grams of that so that people can buy it in 100 gram batches, and we'll work out how much we're going to put into Whirlpool and how much into the dry hop. Finished, the next thing we've got to do is get it in place where we need water, drainage, plenty of electricity, and not lots of people walking through. The path to that place is through here. Let's have some fun with that. You ready? Woo. Oh, look at it run, it's so smooth.